Welcome to Bring It Gaming UK presents The Unashamed Gamers, episode 30.
Episode 30? Do you know who else is 30?
Not us!
3, 2, 1, fight!
Welcome back to The Unashamed Gamers with Ben and Paul. Today we're going to be talking about Dead Rising 4.
Yay! Oh no, wait, the game's shit now!
We were so excited for this game,
no.
weren't we?
Yeah.
The thing is Dead Rising 4, obviously you're bringing Frank back.
Yeah,
Which is great.
I was happy with.
Which is awesome. It's set at Christmas.
Yeah,
which
which
is
again...
best time to set games because Christmas is awesome. And it's coming out December 6th.
Yeah.
Just in time for Christmas for those people who get it as presents and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, so that's awesome. Always up for more Dead Rising.
Yeah, definitely.
But then they announced that the campaign will no longer be co-op.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, it's been a staple of the game since Dead Rising 2. Like, Dead
Yeah.
Rising 2 was co-op.
Mm-hmm.
Its add-on Case West was.
Yeah, with
off the
Dead
record.
Rising 1, I thought this would be excellent with co-op.
Yeah.
So it's always been a game, even because people be like, well, Dead Rising 1 wasn't co-op. Yeah, but it's you could have added co-op to that and it would have been amazing. Even if, again, it was just like Dead Rising 2 where there was 2 Frank Wests.
Yeah.
Where there was 2 Chucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
then they did Off the Record and that was co-op and that was 2 Franks.
Yeah.
And then they did Case West.
Which was Frank and Chuck.
And then Dead Rising 3 you had Nick and Dick.
Nick and Dick, yeah.
But then obviously 4 did its DLC, which was a 4-player co-op separate mode called, like, what was it? Ultra HD Dead Rising
Hyper exclusive
Super Remix.
Jiggy. Yeah. Super Remix
Alpha.
24 Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was like, obviously, it was because obviously Capcom was a piss take of
all
their Super Street Fighter names and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was a 4-player co-op game and it was like shite.
Yeah.
It was 4 players and you were like, it was co-op but you were competing.
Yeah.
And you were pushed to do really rubbish tasks like
put hats on a zombie or
yeah,
drive over so many zombies and stuff like that.
and basically they've said, oh well, it's gonna have a 4-player co-op mode.
Yeah,
but it is just that 4-player co-op mode.
It is
reskinned.
But they said it's got more of a survival theme. Now, I don't see where the survival theme is because IGN have got the rights to the gameplay clips first.
Yeah,
it's called IGN first, and you get we've had the 20 minutes of the story mode, and I've watched that, and it's funny, and it's not stupid funny, but it's also not serious funny, if that makes sense. So it is good, and you've got Frank back, and there's a new voice, and a lot of people are kicking off about the voice, but the voice to me is fine.
It's fine, yeah.
It's fine. And I was hyped for the 4-player co-op because we've had the basis of it for this Hyper Alpha edition thing.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, we're going to get that in the story. We just run around as 4 Franks. Do you know what I mean? And that's fine.
Yeah.
But now, obviously, we've got the news that it's not going to be a co-op story. Yeah. But you've got this co-op mode where you play it as other players from the game.
Yeah, and you've got 2 days to get to a safe house.
Yeah.
And you're playing this, like you say, characters who apparently you'll meet in the single player story. But they're not characters who are known in the series. Yeah. So you're not going to really feel any real emotional tie to them.
I mean,
even if you meet them in the story mode, you're not going to feel an emotional tie.
No.
You're not.
You're not at all because you want to be Frank. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to be Frank. Again, you want to be Chuck. They're the people you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to be Nick. Do you know what I mean?
No.
I mean, don't get us wrong. For Dead Rising 3's faults, I enjoyed it because I could play the story with you. Yeah. And we could just run around and trash zombies in ridiculous outfits and stuff. And they've taken that away. And
the problem for me is that they're targeting the fun. Like for me, it was the sandbox. Like I love the sandbox. I love you know, here's a bunch of toys in a set space. Do what you want with them. Yeah. But this is like no. Here, do this. So, like, I'm sure at one point 4 of them are in go-karts, but they haven't just chose to get into 4 go-karts. They've been forced into 4 go-karts. Exactly. And they're doing a thing, and I'm just like, you're forcing this experience, and that's not what this has ever been about. And I'm just like, how are you not getting this? How are you so far off the mark?
I mean, yeah, exactly. That's it. They're forcing the fun upon you, and that's not what you want in Dead Rising. Yeah. I mean, they've basically stripped away everything that is Dead Rising, other than the fact that Frank is in the game and it's back in Willamette, because there's no timer. And now some people liked the timer and some people didn't. Yeah. But I enjoyed the timer because, again, it gives you that feeling of urgency. Yes, you've got to do this, but at the same time you've got to be worrying about the next mission and stuff like that.
The thing is with the timer, like obviously they said it made the game too hard, but I think that's just casual gamers and gamers these days being a bit mollycoddled.
Yeah.
Like I think what the time I did was it give the game a huge amount of replayability.
Yeah.
Because basically you would play it until you died, and then you could load at your last checkpoint, or you could restart again, but then you would keep all the experience you'd got.
Exactly.
So I would always restart and then slowly level up, and then eventually by the time you were high level, you could do the game in one playthrough.
Well, Dead Rising, the original Dead Rising, was hard. Yeah. And you had one save slot, and you had timed missions, and you had bosses that would kick your ass and stuff like that.
Collie.
Yeah. And I'd go back and I would play it again and I would think, this is hard. But at the end of the day, when you've beaten that boss...
You've had more sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, you've had the accomplishment. You've got the satisfaction of you've done that. And yeah, you're going to die again and again and again and stuff like that. But so what? It's replayability.
Yeah.
Dead Rising 3, I've completed 3 times. Once by myself and twice with you.
Yeah.
And that was because you needed to complete
on hard.
That and then they complete again on hard.
Yeah.
And I've not touched it since because what's the point? There's no replayability. Whereas Dead Rising Remastered...
I don't think I even hit level max on Dead Rising 3.
Yeah, I did because I played through with you.
Yeah.
But Dead Rising, the original, the remastered edition, I'm still stuck on a part that I keep retrying.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. I'll die again and I'll level up and I'll level up 5 times and then I'll be able to take that boss out.
Yeah.
But again, like you said, people are being mollycoddled and they're taking away everything that used to be Dead Rising.
Yeah.
Now, I've looked into the people who are making the game. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not trying to take anything away from these people, but every game they've made has been a Connect game.
Right.
That is all they've made is Connect sports.
Yeah.
And
so they're not known for making AAA title.
Yeah. So they're not known for making these games. Now, that's fine. They've made those games, but have they gone into it thinking, well, we're going to make it the fun that we think people want? Because where's Connect now? It's dead.
I know.
And is this going to kill the Dead Rising franchise?
Like, say, bringing back Frank was such a strong move, and it got us so hyped, and yet the recent stuff I've seen is made us not want to buy it on launch.
I'm not buying it
like,
day
for
one. For
me, it was a day one.
Yeah,
and now it's not.
Yeah.
Now, another thing as well is that they're pushing loads, which I thought it was like a piss take.
Yeah.
Is the exosuit.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing it as like a piss take of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But then the more I've seen it, they're like, oh yeah, there's the exosuit and this is great, and they're showing it all the time, and there's like,
that's
different exosuit. Like, and every gameplay clip seems to be shown as the exosuit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and they're like, players don't have to use the exosuit, they said. But, obviously there's new tougher enemies, like there's some that run and stuff like that, and jump and all that, and it's just like, yeah, but it's better for fighting them ones. And I'm just like, oh, I thought you were putting in as like a piss take, the Advanced Warfare, but now you're hyping it up like it's this great feature.
Yeah,
and exosuits are shit.
Yeah, I mean, they're called the Fresh. Basically what it is like how if you watch The Walking Dead, the first season of The Walking Dead, some of the zombies could run.
Right.
And some of them could like use weapons. Well, the Fresh are zombies that have just turned, so they're fast, they can run. They're like 28 days later zombies, and they are a bit stronger. But you don't need an exosuit. You need a bat, or you need a shotgun.
Yeah.
An exosuit, again, I thought they'd taken the piss out of Call of Duty, which is what needs to be done. Yeah. But you're right, they're hyping up the exosuit. And again, with the DLC, you're getting like hypo fists, big huge fists.
You get big green Hulk fists.
Yeah, but apparently you can add them to the exosuit. So again, you're walking around with an exosuit with the Hulk's hands on.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. Like, everything I love about Dead Rising, bar Frank and the zombies, is gone.
Aye.
No co-op for the story, which when I first played the first one, I said to myself,
the whole time I was like, this game, I wished I could play this game with someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
And we got that in 2.
In 2, yeah.
And it was brilliant.
It was, but they've taken it away, and they've got this tacked on.
The thing for me is, like, I think what they should have done is, like, 2 was, for me, was like, it wasn't perfect, obviously.
No,
like, I'm not gonna lie. But it was the best iteration of Dead Rising. Obviously, the original will always hold the place as the best because it was in the mall and it was brilliant. But then they've had the opportunity of going back to the mall. They're giving you a bit of the town as well, which is awesome. That is brilliant.
That's brilliant.
That's brilliant. They've set it at Christmas, so it looks really good. Yeah. Like the snow and the lights. That looks brilliant. Like, it looks great. But like I say, what we should have got is like a Dead Rising 2. Like I say, but with, like I say, the same location, and the graphical upgrade is brilliant.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I just think, like, they've went a bit.
Yeah, they have.
A bit off the handle, haven't they?
It's again, for me.
They've taken 2 steps forward. And,
and
12 steps
20
back.
Yeah, because who's told them that the co-op was bad? I don't think anyone's ever said The problem with Dead Rising is the co-op.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't want to dress like a gimp with our friends in a
Yeah,
game?
it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. That's what we want to do.
Yeah.
And Frank is the perfect protagonist for that. He laughs at everything.
I don't know anyone genuinely who enjoys competitive co-op. Co-op, you work together.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of co-op.
I don't enjoy that at all.
So like the thing is as well is like from the pictures, I mean it might change at launch, but from the footage that IGN shown of the co-op mode, there's a huge scoreboard in the corner.
Yeah, there is.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you've got the top score at the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
But it takes such a huge section. And same again, competitive co-op. If I'm playing with my friends, and I'm playing with 4 of my friends, and then I'm saying number 4, for example.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be happy I'm number 4.
No.
And they're going to say, "Oh, well, get good," and I'm playing to have a laugh.
Exactly.
I'm not being playing to be embarrassed with my friends.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like people think that video games are the serious medium. There, like you've got to be the best at it or something. I'll play a video game, like I'll play Overwatch with you and I'll get 2 kills and 9 deaths and I'll think, well, you know, I had fun. I had a laugh with you. And that's what it is. That's what video games are for. Like, yeah, you get these people now who are like, well, Call of Duty's the best game ever, and they'll argue until they're blue in the face.
Yeah.
And you think, well, why aren't you just playing it instead of just bitching about it?
Yeah.
Enjoy the
instead
time.
of defending it, just play it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for me, Dead Rising has always been fun, and like I said, the first one needed co-op. They've took it away again for Frank, and I was hyped when I saw the E3 trailer. I thought, right, Frank is back. I can't wait. Yes, he looks a bit different.
I remember literally it was 2007 or something like that. Like I say, around the time of the original one.
Yeah.
2007, 2008, literally writing saying, I would pay full price again to play this game co-op.
Yeah.
And I mean that, and I would, and that's what I thought we were getting in full. I was like, finally we're getting it. I thought we were getting 4-player, which is even better.
Yeah.
But I thought that's what we're getting. I was like, we're getting the shopping mall with friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we kind of had it in 2, because 2, although it was a casino, you know, parts of it were very shopping mall like.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. It was genuinely awesome.
But it's that mall. It's basically it's Dawn of the Dead. That's what you want, right? We love Dawn of the Dead, the film. Yeah. Even the remake was brilliant, right? And that's when you played it. It even said on the front cover, "This is not George Romero's Dawn of the Dead," because it was George Romero's Dawn of the Dead. And you want that with your friends. And again, we've got Willamette, we've got the mall. But now we don't have co-op. And I mean, like obviously they've got to have these meetings about video games. Who suggested it be single player only? Fire that moron. Do you know what I mean? Like immediately fire that idiot, because I don't care.
They said obviously they know it's not going to be a huge AAA game.
Yeah.
They said that, but they said they reckon it's still going to shift 2 million copies. And I think literally everything they've shown at IGN has done nothing but turn us off the game.
Yeah. I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
I never thought I'd hear myself say that. Like I say, I bought 360 because of Dead Rising.
Same.
I bought the Xbox One
because of Dead Rising
3. Exclusivity.
Yeah.
I can even say exclusivity of Dead Rising 3.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to buy an Xbox One at launch because like a lot of people, I was like not sold on the Kinect.
Nah.
And I just thought, nah, I didn't need one.
Always on, and
I was like, I'm gonna get the
and,
PlayStation, and I'll wait, and I'll get an Xbox One further down the line.
Yeah.
But then when I saw Dead Rising, I was like, oh, I do love Dead Rising.
Yeah.
And Dead Rising 3 wasn't amazing.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. It's probably the worst Dead Rising.
It is the worst one. Apart from Case West, but that wasn't a proper Dead Rising.
Yeah. But you know what I mean. But I still enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
The DLC on that, they're fucked up, and like say the pre-order incentives. I hate pre-order incentives on
any game
because they're just always inconsequential, and you don't need them, and they know you don't need them.
But they
put them in like they're doing you some huge favour, and they're not.
Yeah, they go on
like
there's
nothing and make the base game worth buying.
Yeah, exactly. Like they go on like, if you order this pre-order DLC, you're the only one who's going to get it. Everyone's got it because we've all pre-ordered the game.
And a lot of it as well is you call it pre-order incentive, but if you buy the game new within the first 2 weeks, the code's still in the box.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you just buy, it's like, well, is it a pre-order incentive, or is it just everyone gets it with a new copy? Or
I mean, it's just obviously that's the gaming industry as a whole now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously that's not just Capcom and Dead Rising.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't. I'm lost for words as to why they thought this 4-player co-op with competitive was the way forward. Because when has Dead Rising been about that?
Yeah.
Not once has it.
Doesn't make sense.
And I get taking risks and I get changing games and stuff like that. Like,
I think maybe they're trying to lift some like Left 4 Dead style from, because Left 4 Dead was always you start in a safe house.
Yeah.
The doors open, all 4 of you work forward and push to the next safe house.
But even then, it was team based. Like if you didn't have your team with you, I mean, yeah, that may be what they're doing. But again, why? It's not Left 4 Dead. It's Dead Rising.
Yeah.
You're dressed as a woman when you're hitting zombies in the face with a bloody foam finger. Yeah. It's not.
I know
serious.
you use a water pistol. It does no damage to them, but it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. And why can't I do that with you? Why can't I do that with somebody else online?
And the thing is they're probably gonna say, well, you can kind of do this, but it sounds like they're targeting an area. Like, are we getting the full map for player? I bet you don't. I really bet you don't get the full map.
It'll be parts of the map.
It'll be sections.
Each section.
You have to work through this section to get to the next section, and I'm just like,
do you know? Right now, if they turn around and said, "Look, we've listened. We're going to delay the game until next year. We're going to add co-op." That would be fine. Again, it would be a day one. But as it stands right now,
delayed because they want the
they want the money. Yeah. But as it stands now, I'll buy it second hand for £15 in a couple of months, and I'll play the story and then immediately sell it. Because I don't want forced co-op. I don't want forced fun. I want to, like I said, I want to jump into a game with you. You dressed as a gimp, me as a woman, and hitting zombies in the face with bloody cans of Coke or a rubber ball. That's what Dead Rising has always been. Even the first one, when it didn't have the combo weapons, you could still throw cassette tapes or discs at zombies or put things on their head.
I know. You could put Frank in a dress and
exactly.
get a bowling ball and roll it through some zombies, and if you hit a couple, it made the sound of a strike. And
I mean, they've got the ridiculousness in single player. You can take, they're called stealthies. It's like a stealth selfie. And you can pull funny faces and stuff. But how cool would that be if you could do that with your co-op player? You're both stealthy as the same zombie. Yeah. And it's like, I mean, I just don't get it. I don't know who suggested this idea. I don't know who thought, well, what we'll do is we'll keep the single player like Dead Rising 1. Because that's obviously what they're doing. They're thinking, well, remember Dead Rising 1? That was amazing. So people are going to want that. Yeah. Well, yeah, we do, but we want it with co-op because everybody who played Dead Rising 1 had the same thought. This would be amazing if it was with my friends. Yeah. And yes, it was amazing without them, but it would have been even better with them.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And this, seriously...
I remember playing Case Zero. Case Zero was brilliant.
Oh, I love Case Zero.
That was the one I was really good. It wasn't co-op.
Yeah.
Because Case Zero is such a small... Obviously, it was a prequel to 2.
Yeah.
So it came out before 2 came out, which was kind of strange at the time because that never really happened with games.
No.
But it was like a really cheap DLC, like standalone that came out before 2. And it was just in this tiny little town where like the main character Chuck's car broke down. Yeah. And it was brilliant.
It was fantastic.
And that had such replayability.
Yeah, it did.
Like you could only get a level 5 and like you could carry that over to the main game. Yeah. But I mean, I replayed that game like about 15, 20 times.
Yeah, I did.
It was that fun.
I
loved wandering about that town.
Yeah, I thought that the money you got from that carried over. So I was going into the slot machines and smashing them and getting loads and loads of money. Obviously it didn't, but I thought I'm going to go into the bloody case, into Dead Rising 2, a millionaire. Do you know what I mean? I mean, obviously I didn't, but I loved it. Like that small town, to me, has more replayability than Dead Rising 4's co-op mode would have for me. Obviously, I haven't played it.
I haven't played it, but like say I watched IGN play it, and what I've seen, I just wasn't so. Like say, the thing is I just don't like say competitive co-op. I just don't understand it.
Nah,
I'm a huge PvP player, so I get competition.
Yeah,
I understand that. And me and you play a lot together. Like we'll play on the same team and stuff like that. And then, like one of us inevitably will be better than the other.
Yeah,
that's what it is. But for some reason, in competitive co-op, when we're meant to be working together, I don't want to say that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to. I don't want to be like, I'm better than you or you're better than me. Yeah. Whereas when we're playing PvP, it's fine.
Yeah, it's because that's what it is.
That's kind of what it is. But co-op just doesn't.
Competitive co-op. I mean, what other games is it that does that? Like, there is other games I forget now, but it says press start to race to this area with your friend. I think it might be in Saints Row.
Aye.
And we never ever picked that option. What's the point? Because I don't want to get there quicker than you and go, oh, well, I was faster, so therefore I'm better. It's not fun if you're playing co-op.
Yeah,
and it's never been fun.
I think you're nail on the head there. It's not just this game that's made that mistake. But I'm just so surprised they're making this mistake.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, what next?
Thing is I would hate that mode even if it wasn't the only co-op mode. Yeah. That's the thing, because what I've seen in that mode, it looks like the 4-player co-op mode from 4. which was shit.
Yeah.
They sold that and they were like,
From
but
3.
it's fun. From 3, sorry,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
From 3. And they were like, this is fucking Super HD remakes alpha, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I did appreciate that joke. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, it was.
And the picture that they put on was genuinely cool. Like, it made it look like a Street Fighter cover.
Yeah.
Those with the characters from Dead Rising 3. That looked cool, and it was cool. That was kind of funny. But the game mode just wasn't fun to play. It was like you started the game mode, and it was like, oh, smash this group of zombies. So there was like 20 zombies with a baseball bat or with a melee.
Yeah.
Then you hit them all. And then it was like, oh, get on a motorbike and drive to this point.
Yeah.
And I was like you say, it was just directed and just not.
No, it wasn't.
You've got an open world, and why are you directing this? Like, the beauty of Dead Rising has always been like, if you want to do the stories, you can. But if you want to just fuck off and go explore the furthest part of the map, then go do that.
If you want to ride around on a trike while dressed as a gimp, do you know what I mean? Like, we've done that.
Why is GTA and other open world games so popular? Because you don't have to do every mission.
Yeah.
You can just go wander about if you want.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in the DLC, there's 4 DLCs coming.
Right.
And one of them is Crazy Golf. That is the full DLC.
That's the DLC.
Like, obviously we don't know anymore, but why am I playing Crazy Golf as a DLC? Like, if there's a Crazy Golf course, I want to be able to just walk up to it with a club and play.
Was it on Dead Rising 2 where there was that little golf machine that you could play in the shop?
Well,
why can't... That's always been a thing. That's a notice.
Yeah, like, there's going to be a Crazy Golf, so there's going to be, 18 holes, and there'll be zombies and stuff like that, but is it going to be like you're Frank West and you hit a ball and then it goes in the hole? Because what's the point?
That's the point.
Exactly.
No,
and
it's not so much like what's the point, but why am I paying money for a mini game?
Yeah, exactly. Again, with the DLC for 3, at least it was like, you had a bit of backstory for some of the characters.
Backstory. It was an alternative character, and it was shallow and rubbish. I'm not gonna lie.
But at least it's not Crazy Golf.
But at least I could, play the whole open world as a different character.
Yeah. Well, this is the problem, and we're going to get open world, right? I 100% agree we're going to get open world, and it's going to be massive. But when it comes to co-op, we're going to get sections.
Yeah.
And like 3, it wasn't open world. It was 4 open world. Like, there was bits cut off, and I don't think you're going to get that in this one. I hope you don't.
I think it is going to be more open.
Yeah, and again, the psychos are back, but they're called maniacs now. Like,
why have they renamed them maniacs?
I don't know. I haven't a clue. But apparently they're the same as Dead Rising 1. Like, there's an evil Santa.
Right,
stuff like that. So it's not going to be like 3 where it's like the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be like a mole Santa who's gone insane. Like, that's fine. That's brilliant. But again, it's not co-op. So now I've got to go in and do it. And while I will enjoy it, I'm not going to enjoy it as much as I would with you.
That's the thing is, like I say, it's the difference between a day one buy though. Because the thing is, I don't think I'm not going to enjoy Dead Rising 4 at all.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
I just don't think I'm going to enjoy it as much. I think I'm going to enjoy it like 3, where 3 was like, it was alright. Mm-hmm. Like, playing 3 by itself, it's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright to kill some time, but you'd probably, realistically, if you're playing by yourself, you'd play that game through once and then never again.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to happen with 4, and that's why it's no longer a day one buy for us. It was a day one buy, so that means you could play it on day 1.
Yeah.
And we get to play the story and have fun in this sandbox.
Exactly.
Where it's like, oh, well, if we're playing it separately, I'll wait till it's second hand. I'll wait till it's in CEX for 15
quid. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm seriously lost for words, because when I did the weekly animated news chat episode, the Halloween one.
I was so happy about the game.
I was so happy about the game. I was making jokes about it and stuff like that. And I was thinking to myself, I'm going to be so hyped for this game. And then when IGN got the rights to show stuff before anyone else, every time I watched it, like with the story mode, I was like, yeah, this is funny. And then it was I
was so hyped for the game, because I'm a fucking total nerd. Yeah. It's actually the screen on my phone.
Yeah.
I was actually, I'm actually that hyped for the game. And then I honestly wished I'd never seen that gameplay.
Yeah.
It's literally turned us off.
It's destroyed. It's, for me,
I'm just like, wow, you just don't understand your fans at all. Like,
well, again, there's nobody from the previous Dead Rising games who are working on this game at all. So, yes, it's Capcom, but the lead directors are people who've made Connect Sports, and there's 2 other games, and they're all Connect games. And I'm thinking, Connect died, so like you might be good at your job, that's fine, but to me right now, all you're showing is you want to destroy another franchise. Yeah. Because the Connect games were going to be this brilliant thing.
Yeah.
And look where they are now. Like, even Xbox One now is like, yeah, we'll get that. Connect was crap.
What I don't understand, like, I mean, I was telling you earlier, like, obviously I got a survey from Gears of War 4, and I filled it in saying, what I didn't like about the game, like the card pack system.
Yeah.
Because because they're all the games are just trying to be too similar.
They're
all trying to be like, all of them are trying to be like Call of Duty because Call of Duty is hugely successful, and I understand that. I understand it's hugely successful, but it's impacting other games, isn't it?
Yeah,
in that sense.
Definitely.
And it's the same thing again. I think that's what's going to happen to this game. They're gonna realize like next year, why has hardly anyone bought this game?
Yeah. Like for me,
or why people bought this game, but it's been slammed in the reviews.
Yeah. I think the story will be good because I've saw 20 minutes of story and I want to see more.
Right.
But I don't want to pay £41.99
to play it by
myself.
Yeah.
Like you said, say EX for 15 quid, I'll pay it. And I think the story will get a good review, and I think it will be a good story. But again, they've took everything, other than Frank and Willamette, they've took everything else out that made Dead Rising. And to be honest, I'm really pissed off about that.
I'm sure I read somewhere they were talking about the time mode being as part of DLC.
So what, we've got to pay for it?
You got to pay for the original.
So I'm paying DLC for a DLC pack that is going to give me a mode
that comprises of a mini game that should have been in the base game, and the timing system that should have been in the base game.
I'm honestly lost for words. Like, I hate Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But right now, I would rather buy a Call of Duty game than buy Dead Rising on day one. Like, I'm annoyed. Like, the more I'm talking about it, the more wound up I'm getting. Mm-hmm. And like, obviously, we're nobody. We're just a podcast. You know what I mean? On the internet, with a plethora of our podcasts.
Yeah.
But right now, like, I hope there's someone listening to this and thinking, what the fuck is going on with Dead Rising 4?
Yeah.
Because it's...
I think it's like it says, for like I say, it's not like we're being it's not like we're biased in any way, because if anything we're biased towards the franchise. We love Dead Rising. Yeah. Dead Rising honestly is probably like Dead Rising is one of my all-time favorite games. Yeah. The original is easily one of my all-time, like that gets in my top 5 every time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at what history. Again, you said you weren't buying an Xbox One. I said exactly the same thing when they showed the Xbox One at E3.
I was one of those people who fucking hated
always online, blah blah blah. And I was like, well, no, I don't want that. That doesn't sound appealing. Connect again. It's going to come with the... No, I don't want that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, this is the first time I'm not going to buy an Xbox. I had the original Xbox. I had the Xbox 360. And I was going to buy a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
And then Dead Rising 3 was shown. I was like, well, I'm going to have to buy this console now.
Because I need Dead Rising 3.
All of that shit aside, all the crap I don't want on the console, I need Dead Rising 3, and it's not coming to PlayStation 4.
And you sold it to me. You were like, come on, man, we'll have to co-op Dead Rising. Can it not co-op Dead Rising? And I was like, yeah, he's right. Well, can it not co-op Dead Rising?
So you bought a console to play co-op Dead Rising. Are you listening? To co-op Dead Rising, you bought a console. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's how much it swayed you.
Yeah.
The console, I mean, obviously they've done a lot better now. Yeah. Xbox, they've listened, thank God, right? But
that's the thing. Like, it was Dead Rising 3. It wasn't a perfect game, but it's the best looking Dead Rising.
Yeah,
oh,
definitely.
So give with Dead Rising 1, but with Dead Rising 3's graphics, but co-op.
Yeah,
perfect
exactly.
game.
Exactly. There
You've done half the work. The work. You've built them all. You've built the map. You've got Frank.
Yeah,
just give her another Frank.
Yeah. Do you know what they did? Rick and Dick. Call the other guy Hank East. Do you know what I mean? Do that. Stick him in. He has to look the same and sound the same, but he's called Hank. It's his twin cousins, uncles, brother's parrot. Do you know what I mean? Just do that and day one. But as it stands right now, and obviously they're not going to delay it because money and Christmas.
Oh God, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the first trailer, brilliant. I was like, oh my God, it's Dead Rising 4 with Frank West. Set at the same place it was set in the original at Christmas. Mm-hmm. That's perfect there, right there. And then they were like, but no time limit, no co-op. Mm-hmm. Like all of those other things. While
hopefully what they'll do is like say the Division did. The Division saw a decrease in sales, and thought, well, we need to do something about this. So they made a bunch of patches and made it better. Yeah. Hopefully they'll do that and go, look, we need to put co-op in this game because
I'm telling you now, it's not a day like.
For me, this could be the last Dead Rising because I mean,
it's a franchise killer.
It could be a franchise killer because, like I say, if a lot of people don't buy it, why are they going to make another one?
Yeah, I've honestly got nothing else to say about that game. Like, I'm really wound up.
I mean, to be fair though, should we be that surprised? Look at what Capcom's done to the Resident Evil franchise.
Well, exactly. I mean. I think Resident Evil 7 is actually going to be good. The more I see of it, the more excited I am.
Right.
And I never ever thought that would be true. Like Resident Evil 5.
Having followed 6.
Yeah, like Resident Evil 5 I enjoyed, even though it wasn't Resident Evil. Resident Evil 6, that was the biggest joke going. And the thing that scared me was we want to appeal to the Call of Duty audience. That was what they actually said. Yeah. And I thought, well, there you go. You've
That's what I'm saying, though.
Final nail in the coffin.
All these games, they're just trying to get the Call of Duty audience.
Yeah.
And it's
why?
Like, you don't need the Call of Duty
You
audience.
don't. Because what's going to happen is, it's happening now. People who liked Call of Duty, like us, have looked at Call of Duty now and thought, what the fuck have you become? And now there's a time to have a fresh game like The Division Survival.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it was a game that they've taken and added something to it, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, other games could capitalise on that. Where like Capcom, at first I was like, well, this is just Outlast.
Yeah.
But now, like for Resident Evil 7, I'm thinking, well, actually, it actually looks quite scary.
Yeah.
And it's going to take place in the Resident Evil universe. You're obviously a new character, but you're going to hear stories about the Resident Evil franchise in there.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But with Dead Rising 4, they've totally killed every single thing that everybody else loved who played that game.
I just don't know why you would not only take out. The thing is, though, it's fair. I can almost forgive them for taking it out if the co-op mode was going to be brilliant.
Yeah.
But the co-op mode that we've seen so far is just like...
In Dead Rising 2 off the record, you had the sandbox mode. Like, and again, it was kill as many zombies and it was a co-op competition. Mm-hmm. But you didn't have to do that. You could still run around the map and kill zombies. Mm-hmm. Like, even if they had that, it would have been acceptable. Still wouldn't be a day one buy. Mm-hmm. Because I want to co-op the story and...
I mean, the thing is, if you can't, like, obviously on the original Dead Rising, the original survival mode.
Yeah.
If that was just 4-player co-op on this mode, you know what I mean? Because on survival mode, like, obviously a lot of people might not remember it. You just had to live indefinitely.
Yeah, and you had to eat and drink.
And you had to eat and drink, and your health was constantly depleting, and all the bosses were just in parts of the map. Yeah. Like, it wasn't like a cutscene, and there was no story. They were just there, and you could fight them.
Yeah.
But if they just made that. It's like the 4-player co-op mode. Mm-hmm. Then it would still be a day one buy.
Yeah,
because you would still have the whole sandbox.
Yeah, definitely.
But the targeted sections is just...
Yeah, I mean they've killed their own game, and with that announcement,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who thought that was a good idea. And for
Probably
me,
the same people who thought the co-op mode for Dead Rising 3, the 4-player co-op for that was good because that wasn't.
It wasn't at all.
Here, go to the graveyard and smash as much of them as possible.
I think that 4-player co-op mode, it released on E3 and they were like, it's available now. So people were hyped because they got something new from Dead Rising 3. So a lot of people bought it.
Yeah.
Because of that E3 hype. And they think to themselves, well, that's what they want. Because that's what... Look at the figures.
I remember buying it and then immediately regretting it.
Yeah.
Literally after 2 games, I was like, wow, I'll probably never play this again.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we have we?
No.
I mean, we installed Dead Rising 3 recently and we played it for like an hour and we didn't go and play that shitty mode.
Yeah.
But I just want Dead Rising 4 to be co-op. I mean, the story might be brilliant. I can't comment on that at all.
Yeah.
But I can comment on what I know, and there's no co-op in the story, and they've lost the timers to appeal to people. Yeah, to people who are casual gamers who want to be mollycoddled and just run through the story. That's fine. Put an easy mode without a timer, but leave the timer for the people who want to use it.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
I don't know why you wouldn't just have that. You got just call it casual mode.
Yeah.
Or normal. Just call that normal and then call the other one timed.
I mean, it's
because games since the dawn of time have had different difficulty levels. Why would this not just be a different difficulty level? We want to remove that because we want to play.
Yeah.
It's that whole thing of fear of death. Oh, I didn't tell you. I don't know if you heard this. Frank's health regenerates.
Oh no.
Call of Duty style.
See what I mean? Why does that? So I'm taking you're not eating and drinking then.
So I presume you can still eat to bump your health up probably more faster.
Right.
But
that's ridiculous.
His health regenerates. Which was never a staple of the game.
He's not Wolverine. Do you know what I mean? Why is his health regenerating? That again, oh my god. That again is annoying because you've got that 1 bar of health, so you've got to run around the zombies to find food.
I said it in the last episode. Like
I'm genuinely annoyed, really annoyed.
It's the fear of death that makes it interesting, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
When you get down to 1 bar of health, and you're like, oh my god, I need to find help.
Yeah.
And you're running, and usually you'll be like smashing up zombies, and you're running out, and a bit even scarier this time because there's more zombies on screen than ever before. Like. So you say all these zombies and I need to find something. Oh, and there's all these zombies. That's cool. That's a cool, genuine, scary moment. But now it's just like, no, I'll just stand still for a bit.
Yeah.
Back to full health.
Yay! Nah.
You know what I mean?
Idiots.
You know what I mean? I
I'm
understand
annoyed.
it in Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff like that because, you know, it's so that you're going to the next gun battle with a fair shot of winning.
Yeah. Like, to me, it sounds ridiculous, but again, they think they're going to make 2 million, they're going to sell 2 million copies. Mm-hmm. And if they do, they're not going to learn from the mistakes. They're going to think, well, people liked it, so we'll do the same.
Yeah. The thing is, it's like, I mean, like, say, I don't think I'd ever thought this day would come, but I would urge people not to buy this day of launch.
Like, I don't want people to buy it day one because they'll think, well, it's acceptable. Enough people have bought the game, so there's obviously not a problem, so we don't need to change it back. It needs to be changed.
We're generating health, man.
Yeah, it's... Oh, my God.
In a Dead Rising game?
Yeah.
Is it like they just went back and played the first game and just... Oh, it's too hard.
Yeah, exactly. I genuinely think that's what it is. They've played the first game and thought, wow, this is really hard. How can we make the same game but easier?
Some people look how popular Dark Souls is. Dark Souls is like the hardest game on the planet.
Most brutal game ever.
And people love that game.
Yeah. One enemy can destroy you in 5 seconds.
That is not an easy game. Like, that game takes time to get good at.
It does.
And it takes time to succeed. And it's hugely popular. And like you say, Dead Rising 1, hugely popular. Dead Rising 2, hugely popular. 3, not so much, but still did well.
Oh, of course, because it came with a console, didn't it?
It was like a launch title.
Yeah, it was a launch title.
But then, like you say, what
I don't know, they've missed the mark, and to be quite honest, I'm not buying that game day one. Unless they say, look, it's going to have co-op, we're going to patch it in, or unless they delay it, because they've turned a game that I was so hyped for at E3 into this, and...
I really hate, like you say, obviously, we're both telling each other stuff we didn't know about the game, we're both annoyed, like, the golf mini game, it's just a shameless cash grab.
And there's going to be another mode, Frank's being turned into a zombie slowly, so you've got to find stuff to stop him from turning into a zombie.
Zombrex,
but the Zombrex is dead now. Like, in the story, apparently that's the thing, the Zombrex is gone. You are now, everyone's immune to the zombie virus.
Right.
So in the DLC, you're going to, I assume, be bitten by a zombie again and slowly turn into a zombie, so you've got to go around and find ingredients to create Zombrex.
Right.
What does that remind you of? The end of Dead Rising 1, where you had to create the first Zombrex.
Yeah, of course.
So again, you're getting stuff from in the DLC that was in the first game.
Yeah.
Like, that should already be in the game.
That should already be in the game.
Like, it could even make it like a nod to the first one. Haven't I done this before? But I don't want to pay 15 quid for that joke. For that mode.
It's like I said about the survival mode. Like, from the original Dead Rising. Like, they could have put that in with the Zombrex, and that could have been the co-op mode, and that would have been way better.
Yeah, like, don't get us wrong, like, I'm happy that you don't have to use Zombrex anymore.
Yeah.
Because that was just annoying for me. But, like, they're going to add it into the DLC, so we're paying for something that was in the original story.
So you got to pay for that, and you got to pay for the timed mode. Oh, you can play mini golf, mate.
And you can play mini golf, wicked, yeah.
No, but mini golf.
But mini golf, yay.
No, but mini golf, but like, there's zombies, and sometimes the golf balls hit the zombies.
Yeah, forced fun, brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on that note...
And then you can go play co-op with your friends where, you know, you don't decide what you do, you all have to...
Yeah. Do what we think is fun. Don't enjoy yourself.
Get in the fucking go-kart.
Yeah. Get in the go-kart now, you've got 2 minutes. Yeah. And beat your mates.
It's like your parents forcing you on the dodgems as a kid. I don't want to go on the dodgems.
Get on now, you must have fun.
Oh, you're not getting any candy floss.
Yeah, exactly. But Mum, I want to get candy floss now.
Dress up like a woman.
Yeah, exactly. I want candy floss now. No, do the race first, then go and get candy floss. But can I get candy floss? If there's in DLC, you can.
Yeah. $24.99.
$24.99 for the candy floss. Bullshit. So yeah.
So in summation, no longer hyped for Dead Rising 4?
No, not at all.
Mildly.
I'm not even I don't even want the game. I would set the game on fire if I got it for Christmas. So don't buy it. No, but thank you for listening anyway to this really bitter rant. I apologise for being as bitter as I am, but
this episode of the Bitter Gamers.
Yeah, the Bitter Gamers. But like me and Ben have said, we love Dead Rising from the first one. We enjoyed every single one, but Dead Rising 4, it feels like it's a total different game.
It feels like they're just undoing...
Yeah, they're undoing everything that they've built up already, and I am not hyped at all, and this is coming from the biggest Dead Rising fan ever. It just doesn't seem like they're catering to any fans at all, like they're just catering to money. Yeah, They've got it so wrong.
They just want the most amount of money. It's like bad enough that we're already going to pay full price for the game. Why isn't that enough for the studios these days?
Exactly.
Like, no, you got to buy full price and buy the season pass.
I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it at all.
Pay $24.99 for content we haven't even made yet.
Yeah, exactly. Which, no, let's be honest, they've made it already.
It's
just behind a paywall. It'll be in the game already. Like Survival was a 10 megabyte
incentive.
download.
That's on your game, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's already on your game. It's just a special code that unlocks it. And I think that's crap. And people need to listen, and people need to not buy this game, because if you do, they're going to think, well, it's acceptable. Enough people have bought it. We don't need to change that. We can continue to ruin your game.
What's the next Dead Rising 5? Pay $24.99 and we'll add zombies.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just Frank wandering a mall.
Yeah. Oh well, this is a nice mall. You just go shopping, but if you pay the $24.99, they'll add the zombies to the game.
Yeah.
Which again, it's ridiculous. Oh, they'll probably put loot boxes in it where once you level up, you've got a selection.
Can't see my face there, but it just dropped.
Yeah, his face just dropped. It did.
I hate the loot box system. Like I said, on that survey I had with Gears.
You went to town on it, didn't you?
I just hate. I hate loot boxes and supply drops and gear packs.
It's legal gambling, really.
Yeah.
For kids, because that's what you're doing. You're using real money.
It's a random set of chance there.
Yeah.
And the thing is the only way they can not say it would be gambling is if they showed you what the algorithm was that showed you what the outcome is. But they don't show you the odds.
No, they don't.
They don't show you the odds, but it is gambling.
Yeah, because
you're taking a spin on a slot machine and hoping you get something good.
Yeah, exactly. And the kids who are doing that will think, well, I might win. So what? When they're all down to 18, they'll try that at the bookies and end up gambling addicts. You know what I mean? It's not something...
Some people are going to be susceptible to it, just like they are gambling, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And people say, well, don't buy Call of Duty for your kids, but now kids can buy it. It's no longer an 18 game, is it?
Yeah.
So it's ridiculous. But yeah, so thanks for listening to the bit I ranted Dead Rising 4. Don't buy the game because it's a joke.
Yeah, or at least wait till it's second hand.
Yeah, wait until it's second hand, or get your grant to buy it in about 6 months when it's 12 quid. So at least you don't waste your money. But thanks for listening, and remember to leave a like and subscribe, and go to
for more bitterness.
For more bitterness and angry people. And obviously we've got a Facebook page, www.facebook.com/bringagaminguk. If you like dank memes, funny videos, give that page a like. We do giveaways.
I think we've got a game giveaway coming up.
Yeah, we've got a game giveaway coming up soon, so get hyped. And it's not Dead Rising 4, I promise. So yeah, thanks for listening. Remember, GG doesn't stand for good game, it stands for Get Good.